Welcome to my channel.
I've started a new relationship, but now I started to remember my ex and can't help but doubt my current GF. Story 1-2. I am 27, was in a serious relationship with a girl F26 for 3 years till 2020. Things were going pretty well for us, at least I thought so. I trusted her wholeheartedly, but one day I broke my phone while going out for drinks with friends. The next, while trying to find my phone through Find My Device app using my ex-GF's phone, I got messages from one of her uni friend. I wasn't planning to read them, but through notifications I saw some disturbing stuff, so the curiosity got the better of me and I opened the chat. I realized that she has been cheating on me for the past 3 months with him. Every Monday they'd meet up and have their private time. I immediately confronted her about it, and she begged me to forgive her. After a long consideration, I decided to give her another chance. But one night, once again, curiosity got the better of me and I started checking her older chats, only to find out that for the past 7 months she has been cheating on me with 3 different guys. One guy who used to pick her up from work and sleep in their car before coming home. One guy who she met at a bar with whom she met whenever she had girls' night out. And lastly, her uni upperclassman. Once again I confronted her and we decided to break up then and there. I moved out and started my single life wallowing in misery. The crappy thing is I got sick a few times while living alone and she used to come and take care of me. But eventually we stopped talking and I started to forget about her and move on. It took me 1 year and 4 months until I got comfortable meeting someone. Probably because I was so lonely that I wanted some intimacy and interaction. The girl I met was different from anyone I have ever met before. We are different, but have so much in common. Every day with her has been amazing. We both love each other so much, and the first time in my life I am thinking about my married life with the girl of my dreams. Now here's where my troubles begin. About a week ago my ex called my mom, telling her stuff about me and GF. Quite abhorrent stuff actually. How my GF is a horrible person who is manipulating me. My mom immediately called me not to confront me but to tell me stuff that she heard from my ex. After that I found out that she has been telling my friends and people in our social circle how I have been abusive and horrible. I don't like the way she is suddenly jumping into my life and trying to sabotage me. I could confront her, but the last thing I want to do is meet her. And the worst thing is I can't stop thinking about her for the past week. Every time I do something I am thinking about my ex. And the most terrible thing was when I was sleeping with my GF I imagined her as my ex. I even started dreaming of her. I have forgotten about her for a year now. Every single waking moment is my ex. I don't know what to do to stop this. I really need help. Sorry for the long text, but I wanted to convey my feelings. Is there any advice on what I should do? Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1. It seems that your ex is jealous of your current happiness and is trying to break up your relationship. Tell your current partner everything about your ex, the breakup, the aftermath, and especially your current daydreams so that she is not blindsided by the ex. Redditor follow up. Yes. Tell your GF everything, followed by people who ask. The best thing about truth is that it's just the truth. Victory hand. Redditor 2. This is a lesson for you people out there. 1. When you have evidence of cheating, record and document it. 2. Do not confront the cheater, ghost them. 3. If they make any accusation against you, unleash the evidence. Redditor follow up. This was my first thought after finding out my ex cheated on me. They were sexting too, so the screenshots I got was so juicy. I broke up with him via text because he didn't deserve any shit from me. After the breakup he started slandering me, so I decided to use his FB account that was logged into my laptop and mass sent the screenshot of their chat logs along with their nudes. Redditor 3. I found out that she has been telling my friends and people in our social circle how I have been abusive and horrible. I'm sure you could say even worse things about her to these friends in retaliation. Why don't you just go ahead and start by doing that? It'll make you feel better. Maybe contact her mother too. And does she have a new boyfriend you can text? Infringe on her world like she's infringing on yours. Might make her back off and get the duck out of your life. Redditor 4. It sounds like you have PTSD or in some ways never fully healed from what that narcissist put you through. which is why it came back in full force when dragged into the open. Honesty and therapy are musts. Let your actions inside of the story speak for themselves. Come on, do you really think your own mom is going to fall for her lies? Do not confront her, and certainly do not start to believe her lies yourself and let it interfere with a good relationship. I'm sorry you're going through this, be strong. Redditor 5, same thing happened to me. I kept my feelings from my new girl and she could tell I was off. Now we make fun of my ex together and she ain't in my dreams no more. Redditor 6, lock down your social media. Remove all common friends with her or ask your friends to remove her as a connection. The absolute best approach is total no contact. She clearly has mental issues. Don't give her an avenue to contact you or even know what's going on in your life. Complete and total gray rock and no contact. Tell your friends to ignore her and don't tell you anything if she tries to contact them. Redditor 7, sounds like you're suffering from PTSD that is triggered by her sudden reappearance in your life. If you can, you should look into starting counseling. Don't confront her. That's what she wants. If you do, you give her all the power back. Best thing to do is just keep ignoring her, block jerking everything, and ask your friends to also block her if she doesn't leave them alone. She is a damaged person. Only damaged people duck multiple other partners without remorse while in a monogamous relationship and sees you happy with someone else and she can't stand that, so she's lashing out. Ignore her, continue no contact, and move forward with your life. That girl will bring nothing but destruction to you. Redditor 8, you seriously need to go NC with both because they are bad for you and can't be trusted. Proven. Secondly, you need to seek therapy and find out why you keep picking the wrong girls. Thirdly, well, third time's a charm, but wait until you find someone decent. Good luck. Redditor 9, your ex is a covert narcissist, all behave similarly. Story 2-2, my wife suddenly came home and said she didn't love me anymore about 20 days ago. I guess I am reaching out again because I am struggling pretty bad right now. My wife suddenly came home and said she didn't love me anymore about 20 days ago. I guess I am reaching out again because I am struggling pretty bad right now. Since she came home about 20 days ago and told me she didn't love me anymore and wanted to move out, I've been trying to focus on myself and the kids. After she told me, I spent about 5 days trying to get her to go to counseling or just work on our marriage, but she wouldn't even attempt to try. And when I bring up all of the positives and good times we have had the last 16 years, she twists it around and says that things were bad when like we all had fun, and she even posted about how much of a good time she was having at the time. I was constantly tearing up, and had bad headaches, until on the 6th day she admitted that she had a crush on a coworker. Since she said that she has backtracked like crazy, saying she only thought this dude had some good qualities she could see in a partner, but that he has a girlfriend and I don't even talk to him like that, but if I did it would be none of your business because we aren't together anymore. She keeps saying she is doing what's best for her and the children. This is frustrating because she is constantly telling the kids, hey, we're gonna go do XYZ on whatever day, and then she doesn't. She told them she would pay them for chores, but then when she got paid she said she couldn't afford it. I felt bad for them, so I paid for the chores she told them she would pay for, but I had to wait a month because I only get paid once. She told them both she would take them hiking and she never did. She took the day off work to go to my son's recorder event. She got drunk the night before and slept the entire next day, so I went with him and took pictures because he wanted her to see. All I ask of her while she is moving out is to clean up after herself, and stick to what she promises our kids. I took the kids to my mom's and we spent 4 days there swimming and doing fun stuff. When we got back the house was a wreck, and she said that she isn't cleaning or doing anything in this house because it's toxic and she doesn't want to be here, and it's not her home. Like I've always had to keep all of my things in the garage, and she decorated the whole house and chose how everything would be. She now says she needs to stay in this house with the kids and I until she can move into an apartment on the 15th of July, but she won't pick up after herself or help in any way. She also said she won't give me any money towards the July rent, even though she is staying here for half of the month. She says she is broke, but Amazon packages keep showing up. She goes out and brings back to-go food boxes, and she has gotten her nails done at least twice. I went from 215 pounds to 190 pounds, and I've been eating and drinking more regularly now and have stopped losing weight, now sitting at 194.4 pounds, 5'11". I was with her from when I was 15, I am 30 now. I know I need to wait until this is all over, and I have had time to move on, I just don't want to be lonely anymore. When this started I was telling my wife how I missed her since she was so busy at work. I can't imagine myself with another woman, but I don't want to just be alone. I don't know how to even approach or talk to women, I've always been with my wife. I don't know if I am ugly or attractive, I don't know what apps people use to talk or what, and it all just seems so overwhelming right now. Even after everything that has happened, there is a part of me that just wishes that she would love me the way I love her, that she would just hold me and hug me, and that I was enough to make her stay. I am still attracted to her. She came downstairs in a new lace nightgown thing this morning and I almost told her she looked good as like an automatic reaction, but it made my stomach turn and my heart hard. I didn't expect it to bother me. I keep telling myself that I am okay and that I will find someone that will love me for me, and not for my money or stability or whatever reason my wife was with me, but I don't know how I can ever trust another person the way I trusted her. I don't just have time to have time, I need a deep, emotional connection, so when my buddies are trying to tell me to just go out and have a one-night stand and that will help me feel better, I just feel like so sad, and I wish my wife wouldn't have done this to me. I would have done anything for her. I paid all the bills, I took the kids to and from school, I did birthday parties and bedtimes, I made her coffee every day, I put gas in her car, I ran errands. Like I don't know what I could have done differently. She tells me I am toxic, a narcissist, and that I gaslight her, but all I asked for was her to go to counseling. She says that I don't take responsibility, but she can't tell me what taking responsibility even looks like. I don't think I am those things, but I told her that I'd be willing to do whatever it would take to work on those issues. I've already spoken to a lawyer. I need $1,250 for the partial down payment, and I am disabled and can't really walk well after I was injured while in the Army, so I only get paid from the VA once a month for disability. I'm going to take the $1,250 out of the deposit I get in a few days, and then cross the bride of running out of money mid-month when that happens. Thank you for taking the time to read my posts. Thank you everyone for commenting and talking with me. It really helps to talk with everyone. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1. Man, she is probably seeing that coworker. Their work might have a policy against it, so she told you that. I would find out and actually see if he has a girlfriend. Redditor 2. Mate, you know she is cheating. It's going to be tough, but you can move on. I'm sure there is someone that will love you for who you are out there, but you got to be out there to meet her. The more you distract yourself and work on moving on, the easier it will be. Stay strong and please don't be nice during the divorce. Don't give her more than what she deserves. Don't give up what you should have. Redditor 3. When you can hit her with the divorce papers and see if that will knock her out of the fog. Also go 180 in gray stone with her. Give your and take positive energy with and to your children. They know and absorb what is happening. Stay strong. Redditor 4. She is clearly acting in a very selfish manner. The victim stance stinks of self-justification for her behavior. Yes, she is probably cheating and you, my friend, are being gaslighted. However, at this point you just have to focus on what you can control and get her served. Redditor 5. Definitect being gaslighted. It isn't worth it, you just want the idea of what you uses to have with her. She's selfish and cannot ever love you in the same way. You don't need to have a one-night stand or do dating. Just keep strong for your kids and do what she is failing to do. The kids will respect that and you will find great joy in existence without her or an attachment to a woman. Without her you can truly find yourself and be happy with yourself and your kids and build a next chapter in life. Redditor 6. Gray rock and 180 method until she moves out. Expect nothing from her. Treat her like a stranger. Ignore her and focus on your children. She's a terrible mother right now. You must protect her from them. Redditor follow up. This is the way, a top covering for her. Let her feel the consequences of her acts. She is being selfish and is almost certain that she have at least an EA. Focus on yourself and your kid and don't do the puck.me dance. She needs to realize what she is going to miss. That's the only way to take her out of the fog. Also focus on yourself and your child. Begin to do those things that makes you happy and all you didn't do because of her. From listening to music of watching movies she didn't like to those projects that she always discarded or was not agree with. Focus your energy on organizing your life without her, separating finances and block your credit. Check if there are cards or loans at your name and move your money to accounts not share. Redditor 7. She's obviously ducking that co-worker. She doing what every cheater does. Rewriting history of the relationship, lying, gaslighting, projecting what she is doing onto you. Your best bet is going to be to ignore her as best as you can until she moves out and then get through the divorce ASAP. Tell her to only respond through text, email, and only about kids. Redditor 8. She is cheating, so get what proof you can get. Then go see the best divorce lawyer you can find and have her served with divorce papers. Also document every time she breaks a promise to the kids, comes home all hours of the night drunk, and the fact she refuses to clean up after herself or make sure the kids have what they need. This will prove how she would be unfit to have custody of the kids. There's no use holding on to someone that doesn't want to be there, and the sooner you can get her out of tour life, the sooner you can find someone who actually cares for and wants to be with you. Redditor 9. She is sleeping with the AP. Get a lawyer and protect yourself. Do not wait for her to move. Being proactive will save you a fortune. If she is effectively abandoning the kids, you must document that. Lawyer. Redditor 10. She is cheating. Do not play the pick-me dance. It never works. File tilde. Redditor 11. Man, this lady is a monster. She can't not pay if she is on the lease. Tell her you won't either, and it will be on both your credit reports for at least 7 years. When she realizes she is hurting herself too, I think she'll pony up some cash. Can you get a free consultation? Ask. In my state there are tons of free programs for vets. Redditor 12. She is rushing towards self-destruction. You better get out of the way so you don't get run over in the process. Redditor 13. Awful to hear that, my dude. I'm in a similar boat with my wife. The only possible advice I can give is for you to work on yourself and your relationship with your children. Hyper-focus on the now and worry about love and relationships later. Keep your head up and keep moving. Redditor 14. Focus on just you and the kids, not her. It's hard considering her behavior. Everything she is doing is classic. She blames you for her affair. Don't listen to a word she says. She's a cheater and a liar. Wish you could tell your kids that. If you can, try to see if the VA around you could recommend a job, even part-time, that you could do at home to help financially. That could lead to more people you know, which would be a benefit. She isn't capable of love. She doesn't even love herself here. The woman you married doesn't exist. The enemy you are facing is your wife now. If you can, find a good therapist to help you through this too. You are not crazy, but this sort of behavior to you and the children is traumatic. You need some professional help. Get 2 journals, one for your feelings and thoughts, the other for her behaviors with the kids, all the promises and not showing up. Document it with dates and times. This could be helpful in the future. So, she is leaving July 15th? Guess what? That is abandonment of the home. That is grounds for divorce, but more so, it might put her completely liable for the entire cost of the divorce too. Ask your attorney about that. It depends on where you are located. Good luck, She is not worthy of you. And please know this, nothing you did caused her to do this.
Thank you for watching. Comment what do you think about this situation. Don't forget to like and subscribe.